Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's up? What's up with y'all on YouTube, Twitter, Spaces, wherever you watching this, wherever you listening in. What's up with y'all? Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how I'm doing. Y'all know what it is and who I am, I guess. Trot Wham on Twitter, Walter Trotter 2 some. Today, April 19th, one day before 420. Get that lighter started up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got you a nice torch tomorrow. Make sure you got you a loud pack, no backwoods. You know what I'm saying? And we got to make money today. So shout out to everybody that's locked in on Twitter. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in on YouTube. Oh, DZ, the first one up in here. What's happening? Yes, go. Yes, go. Nuno, what's up with you, bro? What's happening? I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Y'all see this hat I'm wearing right now. This Who-Bangin Sports Talk hat will be available through membership on YouTube shortly. We got that shit monetized. We got that everything about to pop out there. So we got the merch coming. We got the contest coming. Maybe giving away a PS5 by the end of this summer. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how the MLB shit goes. So we got some things working out. We got some things working out, man. So we trying to move it out. It's a lot of shit to talk about today. We got three. Yes, I said it. Three basketball games for the playoffs. Then also we got some other shit to talk about, but I'm not going to jump into MLB just yet. So if you guys are waiting for MLB caps, nerfies and things of that nature, I'm going to just hold out a little bit, give me a little bit more information before we jump all the way into that. So let's talk about some of the freaking games that we got going on today. This will be kind of a quick show, unless, a lot of people have a lot of things to talk about on Spaces. I want to give everyone an opportunity to, go back and forth or, just big game, chop game, and do a little bit of that. So let's talk about the first game here. We got a little bit of line movement as of right now. Still a little bit injury information yet to arrive to us. So it's the Los Angeles Lakers game 2 going on the road again against the Memphis Grizzlies. Right now, the Los Angeles Lakers are up 1-0. We're able to figure out the defense in that last game. Anthony Davis, for example. And I wore this shirt, for example. If you're on YouTube right now, you're able to see it. I got the AD like that shirt when he hit the game winner in the bubble against the Denver Nuggets in 2020. We need that type of time today. I'm gonna just start off there. But shout out to my guy, Frag. What's up with you, Frag, man? Again, this is a free open space. Nothing we talking about. You could definitely cut me off if you got something to say. What's up with you, Frag? If you want to speak on it, man, what's popping with you, King?
What's good, Wham? How you doing, bro?
Oh, man, I can't call it, brother. Trying to win, man. You already know, bro. Last time I spoke with you on the Spaces, bro, we had some great game. I couldn't wait to get back on the shit with you. I'm happy you're here, man. What's popping, bro? What you gotta talk about? I mean, let's kind of backtrack or talk about game 1 just a little bit, and before we go into game 2 with this Lakers. I mean, AD dominated, bro, on defense. We all seen that. He didn't really have to do too much. Him and LeBron. LeBron kind of had to put the heads up. We seen Rui Hachimura, our homie. My homies call him Hoochie Mama. You know what I'm saying? Because he was cooking. You know what I'm saying? He was in the kitchen cooking, bro. He was doing his thing. And I don't expect him or Austin Reeves to honestly, I don't expect him to do that again. But let's be real. Both of those guys did end the season like that. You know what I mean? They did end the season like that. One thing I want to say as well, shout out to Coach Ham. The adjustments that he's been making over these last 2 games as far as the plan and in that first game, they've been pretty much nothing short of phenomenal. Just the first thing I think about was him not playing D'Lo as much as in playing. And then the second go around, having Austin Reeves pretty much run the show to close that game out. I thought that was, lightning in a bottle from him. So very interesting to see how this is going to play out, what type of adjustments he's going to make on the fly, what type of things that's going to hit him in the mouth first. But I wanted to talk about that last game, but I mean, we could kind of go into both sides. What you thinking about the last game and translating that into this game, bro?
First thing, man, just from the game 1, LeBron's help defense was spectacular, man.
Talk
He was
about it.
help side blocking shots, getting steals, blowing, transition baskets. He was blowing them up. He's playing good defense out there, man. LeBron was, guarding Triple J in the post. Triple J scored on him a couple times, which I mean, that's gonna happen. But
Right.
overall, LeBron's help defense was bar none, honestly. For what I'm looking at on this second game, honestly, I'm just trying to see maybe if the Lakers come out stingy here, man. I know, game two when home teams go down 0-1, it's the game two for the home team is pretty much kind of set in stone as far as them winning and coming out with max effort. But I like for the Lakers to get stingy here, honestly. I don't see too much as far as the way the Grizzlies are guarding the Lakers. They had Triple J, sagging in the paint when Austin Reeves was running pick and roll. They were too worried about the AD lobs, and Austin Reeves was killing them. As far as like the Grizzlies, we're still waiting on the draw news, but and then you got Dylan Brooks kind of shooting him out of the game as well. He's shooting a lot of shots, and he's shooting them out the game. Honestly, he's taking too many pull-up threes. He's taking too many bad shots. They just don't got the bodies for him. I mean, they had Aldama. Aldama was trying to score on AD one-on-one. That was not working. Just a lot of kind of rookie mistakes. This is a young team still. So as far as like, they don't really got any, vets out there kind of, getting good shots. They have people going against AD getting blocked on fast breaks when you should be slowing it down. Just making a lot of mistakes. I don't know. I think the Lakers can maybe steal this game. Just depending on if, obviously we're not, Lakers not going to get the same production out of Rui and Reeves, but I mean, you never know. But I really hope LeBron, comes out with a killer instinct here. I really hope he tries to put his foot on their neck today, man. This is a big game. If they could really get this one out, this would be huge. Even AD, I think AD points, it's I think 23.5. I look for AD to get busy here today. He didn't have to do too much, even though he did a lot with the blocks and just, controlling the paint. But I like for AD to get busy here today. I think this is a prime get back, the right spot for him. I think this is a 30 bomb from AD today, I think.
Man, I wore the shirt for a reason, bro. I hope AD does come through with that intensity. But I want to touch on what you talked about. Like you said, game two, actually, when the home team is down in the first game, they come into game two, they typically come out and play off the fucking rails. And I think we're going to see Ja Morant play in this game. Now, that being said, you typically would say that, hey, that may throw everything off. I know a lot of people that's leaning towards Memphis, liking Memphis. Money is coming as far as the tickets, 67% from what I last seen is riding with the Lakers, 33% riding with the Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis Grizzlies getting most of the line movement, most of the love. Obviously, it was that, and I think a lot of that has to do with the injury news. Ja probably is progressing towards the right way. I did hear David McMenamin, one of the LA beat writers for ESPN, kind of mentioned that it did seem like he looked good enough that he's going to play. And it's something sort of like a pain tolerance type thing, similar to him and Giannis. Reason why I put the title here, Ja and Giannis are done, just to give you just a clickbait type thing. Both of those guys, I think both are going to play, bro, to be honest with you. So I'm with you thinking that the Grizzlies going to come out first. So I did make this as an official play. I took the Grizzlies in the first half, minus a half, minus 105. Still available right now. I think that the Grizzlies are going to continue to come out hot. They were able to do it in the last game. They were able to do it in the last game in the second quarter. Was able to hold that down. But for the most part, let's be real. They didn't shoot as well. And you said it too, bro. I do love that Dylan Brooks think he's Kobe. The more we see him shoot, especially
he's shooting him out the game, bro. He's shooting him out the game.
21 seconds in the damn shot clock. This motherfucker chucking up threes. I love it.
He's chucking up pull-ups, bro.
Let's get more of that. But not in the first half, because I'm on the Grizzlies first half, minus a half. I think they hold that down. And I want to segue that to what I think is going to happen in the second half. I spoke on Darvin Ham making the right adjustments. I mean, Malik Beasley, for example, in the last two games, haven't really been playing at all. Like, it's not working, you're not playing type thing. So I love that Rui's in there. I love the matchup for him in this game. I think that the bench is they lost a lot of players. As much as Ja's out and you have to rely on, Tyrus Jones, if that is the case, the bench is just going to take a back seat, bro. Like the bench is going to be the problem, I feel like, in this series, just as much as some other benches that we've been seeing. They were outscored about 15 points last game. Obviously, Rui had a lot to do with that. But for the most part, I think that that's going to be consistent. I think you're going to continue to see guys come off the bench and have high level production like Dennis Schroeder, like Rui, not having crazy games like he did. But that being said, I'm expecting them to come out and hold it down in the second half. So I'm going to go with the double results. I'm going to take Memphis in the first half because I believe that is going to follow the trend in the game too. But I think the Lakers make the right adjustments. And I think the Lakers are going to ultimately win this game. Once Ja Morant got the information, he might not be playing. I hopped on the 2.5 with the Lakers. Can't get that out to y'all because it's not available or anything. But I think this is just the next best thing. Taking the Lakers in the full game, taking Memphis Grizzlies and the double results in the first half at plus 500. That's another official play from me in there. I'm really excited about that one. I want to see how that one shapes up. And it's not necessarily based off of what happened last game. I just think that we know what's going on with the Lakers mindset. They can't fall. They can't fall short to the victim of being complacent. This is the playoffs for sure, and everyone wants to be all the way locked in. But I've seen this Laker team countless times, bro. Be on some bullshit to start off the game, have to get whipped into shape, and I think that's what's probably going to happen today. So I'm on that double resource. Memphis first half, Lakers full game plus 500. Then I'm on Memphis first half minus a half. That's how I'm rocking with it. I do like Tyrus Jones assists double if Ja Morant is out. I don't think Ja Morant is going to be out though. So we're gonna have to see a little bit more about that there. What about props though? Frank, you got any props that you've been locking in, or do you have any action on this total? Because I know the total has been slipping. I think it was at 227. Yeah, it's at 225
it's been going
now.
down.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that has to do with Tyrus Jones too, possibly being in the lineup. We know his pace is a lot slower than Ja, and even if Ja is in the game, how much pace is he going to try to keep up with his hand injury? So I don't think he's going to be in the paint.
He also doesn't make many mistakes. So less turnovers, less fast break. For the Lakers, they were getting a couple easy baskets with Jock turning the ball over a couple times. So
26 to 17, minus 5 differential there. So yeah, for sure, the fast break points was there.
I locked in AD yesterday at 23.5. I think Schroeder could be kind of sneaky. He got kind of into some foul trouble last game. I think Schroeder could maybe come out, have a good game here, like you said, with the bench. The Lakers got the better bench. They got the deeper bench. Even Beasley can come out there and hit 5 threes. You never know. It's playoffs. You never know who's going to step up. We had, I think, what's his name? Karis LeVert came off the bench yesterday, dropped 25, which, Karis is a good player, but
they needed
that's what I'm saying. So you never know who can, step up. Like I said, the bench for the Grizzlies is, they got Kernard, but the thing is, these guys not playing no defense either, though. So their time on the court is limited when shit's not going well. Your shot's not falling and you're not playing defense. You're not really doing nothing out there. So so Schroeder could be a look, but I like AD, man. 23.5. I had locked it in yesterday.
Yeah, I like that look a lot too, bro. I see 24.5, so you got a good number there for sure. Let's go into this next game because we do got 2 more games to break down. I got action in this next game too. Milwaukee Bucks are trailing the Miami Heat, who just took a big loss. I feel like with Tyler Hero, he's going to be done for the season. Hand injury, hand surgery, big loss right there. They already had problems scoring on the offense, bro. Like all year round, they already had offensive problems. And then you got a guy like Kyle Lowry, who's now going to have to pick up more slack, right? And he has to continue to play at the level that he's playing. Now, he's been playing out of his fucking mind these last few games. He's been playing out of his mind.
He's been playing well.
Really well. Obviously, he looks like he's in shape, so that's a plus for Miami there. But I always talk about these undrafted players, bro. I always talk about these undrafted players, man. And eventually, when the further you go into the playoffs, the less likely effective they're going to be. Now they held it the fuck down. We know what type of time Jimmy Butler is on in the playoffs, but he's alternate Jimmy in the playoffs as well. And I think a lot of that correlates with his opportunities at the line. We know that the refs love Jimmy sometimes, and when they do love him, he gets 40 to 50 points. You know what I'm saying? He gets almost 18 attempts from free throws. You know what I'm saying? I think they lowered the free throws today because you got your boy Giannis most likely going to come back. I think that it's more of a pain management thing as well with Ja. So that they're talking about it's not nothing necessarily that's broken. So those are always good news. I think it's a bone bruise for him, so it's more of a pain management thing for Giannis. I expect him to be out there in the lineup today. They can't go down 0-2 against this Heat team because going on in Miami, I don't care if they don't have offense. They will find a way to win that game, and the NBA will find a way to close the curtains on your ass. I feel if they don't feel like you can compete even within the next round. So I think that the Bucks are going to show up in this game. I think you are going to see guys play really well as far as role players. Another thing I didn't mention on the Lakers game, those role players went crazy on the road. Typically don't happen in the game too, but I think the Lakers are just a better player. And I think that's the same thing in this game too. They're not going to have the same role player production from Miami that you've seen. I do expect Gabe Vincent to play a little bit better though. So I think he's going to play good. Possibly go over the 1.5 threes. I don't want to take the 2.5 though, because I think he gets to the 1.5. He's been very consistent at doing that, but the 2.5, I'm a little sketch on with Gabe Vincent on his 3-point make prop. In this game though, man, it's only the Bucks, bro. Fear the freaking deer. I took these guys at -4.5 in the first half. I got to the party a lot late, obviously. I should have hopped on it a little bit earlier. I was a little bit in church, though. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little bit in church with the Giannis news. Without Giannis, I'm a little bit worried about this Milwaukee Bucks team. They're just built around Giannis just as much as the Pelicans are built around Zion. Without those two guys, I mean, the team looks totally different. They're really struggling. I do think that they are better on the bench side of things, role player side of things. Bobby Portis, Drew Holiday, even Middleton had a great game last game. Problem is going to be the 3-point production that they keep giving up. But without Tyler Hero, man, I just don't see it, bro. I don't think Duncan Robinson is playoff worthy. I don't think none of these other guys are going to be big light there. One thing I will say though, the reason why they're even in the playoffs is because Max Strus went fucking crazy in the play-in. You get Max Strus to do that, then y'all gonna have problems. I think they gotta isolate some of these guys that are big shot makers. That's they've proven that they're big shot makers. So Max Strus, even though he's out undrafted guy, and I'll be talking shit, I think that he has the potential to play really well today. So I hope they hold that shit down early on, and I expect them to do so. Same reason why with the Memphis early, I think the Bucks early is a good spot here. So I took the -4.5, -110. Still got that available to you. So I want to hop on that before they announce Giannis in, because it will go to 4. I mean, 5 in that direction. So that's what I'm rocking with on that, bro. What you thinking about this game? And Frag, bro, if you don't got nothing, bro, I appreciate it. But if you do, definitely break that shit down, my boy.
Yeah, no, I'm in agreement with you. I got Bucks -4.5 first half as well. I just think it's just a prime spot, man. Back against the wall, you're gonna get max effort. Some of these games in the regular season, when you try to make a bet first half, first quarter, and stuff like that, you can't really cap the motivation factor. I mean, you can't get much better than this. Down 0-1 at the crib. It's a prime smack. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't knock you for first half, first quarter, full game trifecta, like smack city spot. Honestly, that 130 that the Heat scored is it's very fraudulent. This team is not good on offense, man. They had Jimmy going early. I look for Bud to switch up the the coverages on Jimmy and start blitzing him, get the ball out of his hands, start making these other guys shoot the ball. You know what I mean? Make plays for each other. And offensively, I think Bucks, they make a couple more 3-pointers. They get into transition more, some easy baskets. And yeah, man, I just think the Heat are not very good, and I think the Bucks come out and smack these boys up. Honestly,
I agree with that, man. I don't think we need to waste any more time with that. I think that's an under game because again, I think the offense is going to struggle for the Heat. And again, they already did what they had to do. They took care of home court. You know, won that. Not took care of home court, but took home court away from the Bucks. So they did what they had to do. So I like that look a lot. As far as this next game, I don't have any action on here, but I do have some leans. I do have some leans in this game, so I'm not going to really waste too much of you guys' time. Obviously, if anybody's in the spaces, you feel free, no pressure. Feel free to come up if you do have action here. Also in the chat, shout out to everybody as well. ODZ asked, "What happened to D'Lo?" Man, I think it's about Darvin Ham and what he's doing with a lot of these guys like Beasley, D'Lo, a few of these other guys that haven't been able to get on the floor or really have any type of impact over the last few games. I think that D'Lo is going to come around sooner or later, and I do think that he does knock down the shots, timely shots. So, shout out to D'Lo when he is out there. He is knocking down timely shots. He is playing like a good team player. Shout out to Guillermo. Appreciate you, King. Another new member of the Who-Bangin Sports Talk family, and we will be getting more shows cracking off in baseball, things of that nature. MLB contests again. We will be having a membership subscription. Very short, very cheap. Get you free merch, get you free contest selections, all that good stuff. And yeah, man, we're gonna be keeping it live, all these spaces and stuff like that. So there's a lot to talk about in this game. I just really don't want to put my money on anything different. I'm not gonna lie because I think it's gonna be spread out. And the reason why I don't want to put my money on Denver because I think that this may be a bounce back situation for the Timberwolves, and that's more so on a hunch, bro. And that's the reason why I'm not putting any money on this until I kind of get a little bit more of a breakdown locked in on more frequent breakdown. But I like Kyle Anderson, man. I think Kyle Anderson, slow mo. We've seen him, you know, pretty much have to be the guy. Got to be the glue guy in this game. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to KC. You said this is the whole show. Oh, damn. You mean the late show? Oh, Casey, come on now. Don't be mad. Don't be mad because we're going to be lighting that motherfucking beam without your boy out there. And you know what? Honestly, Frank, I want to talk to you about that game after this too, if you got time, bro. But I don't really want to talk. I don't really want to talk too much about this Minnesota game because I think it's Kyle. It's Kyle Anderson. Props only. I like the assist prop. I like the rebounds and assists. I like the double double. For Kyle Anderson, not available as of right now, so can't really give anybody any quotes there. Again, I haven't betted, so I don't want to waste anybody's time here. So, but that's the only way I'm looking on that on that Minnesota game. It can be one of those things that we kind of continue to undervalue the Nuggets, especially being at the house, and they just whoop their ass again. But I don't know. I think that this is a prideful team in the Timberwolves. As much as that's funny to say out loud, you know what I'm saying? As much as funny that is to say out loud, I think they are going to show some type of pride today and pray a little bit up. But fuck Rudy Gobert, and I'll leave it at that. What about this game, Frag? You got anything on this game, bro?
I was looking at a couple things. I was reading a quote or something. I don't know who it was. I think it was Mike Conley or Ant Edwards. I don't know who it was, but they were saying how Denver knew all their plays. They was blowing up the actions. They was blitzing certain plays, and then KCP came out and said, "Yeah, we know all their plays and shit." So I'm not sure if that's fake. What just clickbait or whatever that shit is, but Timberwolves did not look good in that first game. They look awful. The altitude probably hit them. Just them being in the plane and just kind of just battling. They didn't look good. And Edwards, I don't like to make excuses for anybody, but he seems hurt. He does not seem 100%. He's looking at like maybe 70%, 50%, maybe even. Honestly, I think Nuggets roll again, man. This team at home is different, man, and they the way they're playing defensively against these guys was really really hurting the way Timberwolves was just running offense. They got by without Nas Reed and McDaniels in these playing games, but these two guys are really showing up now. Like they're them missing is really showing now. Like they got no depth out there, man. They're just running. McLaughlin was out there. I mean, Torian Prince. I mean, these are low usage guys. These guys are not going to get it done against the Nuggets. I'm sorry, man. This might be a sweep. They might get a gentleman's at the crib. They might get one, but man, I don't know. And being hurt. I mean, Karl Anthony Towns. This guy he does not come locked in. I mean, he just comes in there, all lollygagging. Just there's no dog. I don't see any dog in him.
Zero dog. He is a
Uh,
layup boy. That motherfucker is a layup
he,
boy for sure.
yeah,
You
man.
see
So
Aiden doing fucking jump shots and shit yesterday. Just so annoying, dog. Seeing these big
it just,
motherfuckers, bro.
just not getting busy in the paint. I was looking at his points, 20 and a half. For that talent, in a game where, if it's close, he could play 40 minutes possibly. 20 and a half, I thought would be a steal, but man, I'm not even going to touch that. I'm not even going to touch him because he just, I don't know, man. There's no dog in him. And I think Nuggets roll. I think 8.5 is a steal, man. These guys at the crib, man, I think they average like 120 points, 125 or something. Like, I don't know, man. I think Nuggets really get them out there. Just the disrespect on their name as far as them not being a real 1 seed, they're saying, or they don't have a good shot at making the finals. This, that, man. I think they get them out badly, honestly. I think they're done, man, honestly.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything in the other way, bro. I agree with everything you say. I just think that they got a chance because they still have opportunity to steal home court in this game, so they still have a chance. So they can get that switch. But you're right, bro. Who's the leader outside of? I think Mike Conley is a great leader, but he's more of like a passive type leader. He's not. He's never been like. I don't think he's ever been
A
like
vocal
he's
guy.
maybe vocal on but behind the scenes, but he's not one of those like in your face,
Yeah,
in
on the
game
court.
type
Yeah,
guys.
yeah,
Like, yeah,
yeah.
you won't never see him do the same shit LeBron did to J.R. Smith in the finals. Like, what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna see that type of conversations with his teammates on the court. But for the most part, bro, I agree with everything you said. So we don't have to waste the people's time. Shout out to guys in the chat. ODZ agrees with you. Nuggets or nothing. She put the brooms out there for the sweep. Shout out to BC Game. He asked us, do we have any today's recommendation? My boy is on the I believe my boy's on AD over 23.5 points. With Frag, myself, I'm on the Nugget. I'm sorry, I said the Nuggets. What the fuck? I'm on the Grizzlies first half minus a half. Also took the double results in the Memphis first half, Lakers full game plus 500, and we got the Bucks first half. BM, my boy Frag at minus 4.5. So we're looking really good, looking aligned in there. And he said, give me your pick. I'm Korean. Shout out to you being Korean, my boy. we did just drop those to you right there, man. So shout out to you for locking in with us, man. Make sure you like and subscribe. We will have more conversations through spaces, through internet. I'm sorry, through YouTube and things like that. Other than that, that's pretty much the games for the day for me. So I want to talk to you, Frag, about what KC's want. She don't want us to talk about. Now, KC, she's a one of our neighborhood Warriors fans. You know what I mean? She always has some sort of crazy strong take of what the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? She has all the optimism. You feel me regarding the Warriors? Me myself, bro, I don't have that same optimism. I know my boy Ski is in here in the spaces. He might hit the request button after this because I think that it's over, bro. I think it's over. I said it on the show with Ski. I'm gonna break it down, bro. I think it's over. I know that they
What
did
you
with
mean by it? You think it's a sweep or a gentleman sweep or what you think?
I
What do
don't
you mean
think
by
it's
or just
gonna be
over
a
and done?
sweep, bro. I think it's way too much pride on the other side for it to be a sweep. I don't expect it to be a sweep. But let's paint the picture there. Let's paint the picture. Let's get all of our feelings. Let's not talk about history. Let's talk about today, right? This is the number one offense going up against one of the let's talk about this. This is the number one home team in the Golden State Warriors going up against one of the best road teams in the West. And no one's been able to stop this train. Everybody's getting 120 when they play against the Kings. What point do we got to take out the home shit right? She said my phone about to die. KC crazy. What do we got? We got to take that. We got to take that home record shit out the way. We got to take all that Warrior shit that you thought that you see. Take that shit out the way. Think about it this way: who is going to stop the other guys? Andrew Wiggins is off the couch, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. He is off the couch. Yes, he's going to have a pretty good game in this next game. I agree. He may have a great game in this next game, but it ain't going to be enough on both ends, bro. It ain't enough on both ends because when you got him guarding Fox, then you got Muck out here getting cooking whoever else. I love GP too. He needs to be possibly on Fox solely, and then they need to alternate Monk. You know what I'm saying, as far as the responsibilities on who's guarding Monk, because those two guys are cooking you. They cooking the shit out of the Warriors right now, and I think they're going to continue to do it. I think they're going to continue to do it, bro. And as much as people want to talk all this good stuff about the Warriors, all this good stuff, let's talk about the human element here. This is the Harrison Barnes revenge fucking series, bro. He's starting to cook y'all. He's been that last little line of defense, getting that little last little rebound, getting that last little point in possessions there. I think that all those things adding up, along with Mike Brown knowing exactly how to coach against these guys, I think it's just too much going against the Golden State Warriors, bro. Now the game 3 is going to be it's going to be the keyest game. Like I feel like game 3 is going to be way more key than game 4 because they have to show that they could play some type of defense. I just don't think that they are going to be able to do it, bro. I don't think that they're going to be able to do it. This is nothing that I got my money on, so I can't talk with confidence with my money backed on it because I haven't put this shit on there yet. But I'm telling y'all, bro, this shit don't look good. It don't look good. It don't look good, bro. Now you got your boy not playing in the next game, who's pretty much their defensive anchor. They heart and soul on defense. You got Klay Thompson. He really can't guard like he used to, but he is hitting big shots, so that's big. You do got Steph going crazy. He's going as crazy as it is. I just think that De'Aaron Fox might be the best player on the floor, bro. It's unfortunate to say that because Steph is blasphemous almost. You know what I'm saying? But I think De'Aaron Fox, can't nobody stop him in the fourth quarter, bro. Can't nobody stop what's going on with Malik Monk. Everyone was like, oh, he's not going to do it again. He's not going to ball out again. Yeah, he did, bro. He's going to ball out again in the next game, too. You know what I'm saying? I think he's shown us, even when he was a Laker, he had cooked the shit out of these boys over there on the Warriors. As a Laker fan, I remember those games. I'm telling y'all, bro, y'all got to play defense, KC. You don't think y'all need to play defense? Y'all at least better be rebounding. You know what I'm saying? Because if Sabonis getting all the boards, y'all don't got Draymond too. Come on, man. I love Looney, bro. My boy G Martinez said you need to take that back. You're wrong for that. Look. All right, bro. I'm just telling y'all right now. Don't be all locked in on the Warriors going far in the playoffs, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. This shit is over in 5, bro. This shit might be over in 5. I think they're going to get one of these games out there in the Bay. You know what I'm saying? And maybe E40, bro. Maybe E40 ain't getting his revenge, man. They were supposed to do it in the game, too. You know what I'm saying? They were supposed to do it in the game, too. They weren't able to do it. I don't think they are going to do it. If I told the homie Ski, I told my boy Ski, shout out to Ski. He said, shut it down. He said, shut it down. Listen, Ski, remember, bro. I told him before our show, I said, man, this might be the only time we get plus 125 with the Kings, bro, on the series price. We ain't gonna never see that price again, bro. We ain't gonna never see that price again. It's over with, man. He said, I'm bored. Hey, Frank, am I tripping though, bro? Like, okay, I know the Warriors got the history. I know they're really good at the home, but we're not talking about the best road team on the West. We're not talking about somebody that they're going to drop 120. They're going to drop 120. It's what it is. They getting that. So, what do you think, Frag? Am I tripping, bro?
I mean, this game 3 is it's going to be a big one as far as just Draymond being out. I mean, we know he's the glue to the offense as far as getting good shots for these guys and setting them up. Problem with the Warriors is they're not getting any easy baskets, man. They're not getting any paint points. They're not getting anything in transition. Everything is just relying on the jump shot. And Kings played some good defense that game too. I don't know if people were watching, but they played that game too. If they play defense like that, they could really get the Warriors out of there. Obviously, I mean, everybody knows closing out a series and finishing a series is definitely hard, and it's going to be even 10 times harder for a team that's hasn't been in the playoffs and God knows how long. But Warriors with their back against the wall, they'll definitely come out gunning. One thing I'll say though, this guy Jordan Poole, this guy stinks, bro. This guy is
Talk
bad
about
at
it.
basketball. This guy is bad. I think the less minutes he plays, the more chance the Warriors have a chance of winning, games. I mean, he could come out, and play good and hit, 4 or 5 threes, 20 points or whatever. But I mean, this guy he's not good. He's just not good at basketball. I think what's going to take for the Warriors to win, as you could see for the Suns, you see how they're playing KD and Devin Booker big minutes. I mean, they're pretty much playing, almost 45 minutes a game. I think it's going to take. I think it's going to take a 45-minute game from Steph Curry, for them to win. Because when he goes on the bench, the offense goes out the window. Man, they look lost out there. Jordan Poole's running the point, don't know how to make a pass. He's going to the lane, flopping. Not getting the calls because it's playoff time now. And then defensively, Jordan Poole is one of the worst in the NBA, by far one of the worst. I mean, the guy just puts his teammates in bad positions constantly. Yeah, I think the less minutes he plays, the more they give Peyton minutes. I give me Moses Moody. Fuck it, I'll take Moses Moody minutes.
Man,
and then game 3 with I mean, I'll take Moses Moody minutes, honestly. I mean, at least I know he's going to go out there and defend. And I mean, he can knock down some shots. Like I said, it's going to take big minutes from Curry, I think, especially this game 3 with Draymond being out. You know how he runs the, how he runs the offense. They give it to him and, he sets picks, finds them backdoor, all this, cuts and stuff like that. Yeah, but I think Sabonis could be in for a big game, game 3, especially if Looney gets into foul trouble like he did in the last game. That could be a big factor into them winning that game as well. I don't know, man. That game is definitely crazy one to cap. But I'm sure everybody's going to be back in the Warriors, I assume. Down 0-2, first game at the crib. I can't fault you at that either. I think they come out. Gunning. I mean, it's going to be the Kings' first road game. Playoff road game. And their players. I mean, some of these guys have really been playing well. Keegan Murray. I mean, this guy. I mean, I think he scored.
Yeah, he's.
I think he scored 2 points and. Yeah, he's scored 2 points. I think he got pissed coming down his leg, so.
But that's another thing. The great coaching, because he had like 14 minutes in that game 1. 14 minutes, I think, in game 1.
Yeah, no, that's shout out, shout out Mike Brown. He's he's running Davion a bunch of minutes, which is good for them. Like I said, Keegan Murray is kind of like a Jordan Poole as far as like they're not doing shit. So you need someone You replace him with, he replaced him with Mitchell. Screw it. Replace him with GP3. GP3 is crashing the glass, making the corner threes, just making plays for the team. So, yeah, man, it's going to be interesting, that game. But honestly, whatever Curry points is, that might be a look. I think he plays 40 minutes, man. They're going to need a big performance out of Curry, especially with Draymond being out. I think it's going to have Curry. He's going to have the ball in his hands a lot more this time. Just going one-on-one, and maybe they blitz him and get the ball out of his hands, but we'll see.
So
it's going to be a good one, though.
Sure. Yeah, it's going to be a great one regardless. This is one of the better series that we've seen so far, so I'm not going to go too crazy shitting on the Warriors, but I'm just going to be honest with you guys. He talked all the right shit about Jordan Poole. I don't care what KC is talking about. That motherfucker's a puddle right now. He ain't doing shit. He's a cone on defense, and he can't fucking score. He's worse than what Trae Young is doing for his team. He's not doing a goddamn thing. And then now you don't have he's going to get the ball more. Now, I do think G. Martinez has a point here. He says, fun fact, Kuminga plays 25-plus minutes, does win 70% of their games. Now, that isn't a playoff game stat right there, so I will try to, put that as a grain of salt there, but for the most part, I do agree with him. I think this is going to be a Kuminga-type game. And I agree with the early.
Yeah, man, they're gonna it's a lot of minutes to go around with Draymond being out. My bad to cut you off.
No, you're good, bro. No, you're good. Now you go. I was just gonna say I
Could
agree with
definitely
everything you were
see.
saying too, bro. Like, I expect him to have that type of game here. So, Leany Siegel talking shit. Ski says, yeah, y'all talking all that. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna have my money on this shit, and it's only gonna be louder. I'm only gonna get louder. I'm only gonna talk that shit, my boy. Because honestly, let's be real though. Let's be real. Do y'all think that they gonna play defense? Hell no. Hell motherfucking no, bitch. They ain't playing no motherfucking defense, motherfuckers. No, they not. They not playing defense. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's a cone pool puddle gonna be out there, and then you gotta worry about sieve ass fucking Clay. They better make them shots. That's all I'm gonna say. Man, fucking E40 better be having that all that drink. Earl Stevenson, all that shit out there, man. Because if not, bro, cancel motherfucking Christmas, bro. It's over with, bro. It's over with. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Light that motherfucking beam, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. I don't think they get out this round, bro. I don't think they get out this round, bro. So shout out to KC. Shout out to chat going fucking crazy. BC Game, G Martinez, my boy Ski Profit. We didn't mean to stay on this long. My boy said Leany Siegel. I did drop 3 plays though, bitch. That's what I did do. I got Bucks first half -4.5. My boy Frag got that with me. I'm also on the first half with the Grizzlies -0.5. And we also took the double results with Memphis first half, Lakers full game +500. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to put a full unit like I did. You can just sprinkle it. You're going to make some money. And that being said, man, I really don't have too much else to talk about other than the Lakers are going to get out the next round, and we're going to smack up whoever plays out of the Warriors. I don't think it's going to be Warriors, but the Kings there. So we're going to smack their asses the fuck up. But anything else you want to talk about, Fred? Anyone to drop our plays off? I know you are on Anthony Davis points over 23.5 points. Also, you're on that. I believe you're on the Bucks first half with me as well, -4.5. Anything else we didn't talk about?
No, man. That's pretty much it, man. Appreciate you having me up, man.
Man, off top, my brother, off top, and everybody else, man. When y'all see me in the street, man, make sure y'all say what's up. I'm nice to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I know she going crazy on me in the chat, my girl Casey, but she know that's my homegirl. I love her, man. Love her to death. And yeah, like I said, ODZ cancel motherfucking Christmas, bro. When it gets down to that, yeah. So shout out to my boy Jimmy Gomez. Went crazy yesterday on the live sweat. He said he likes it under 226. It's at 225.5 with the Lakers. So you get to 226. My boy likes that pick a lot. And yeah, man, shout out to Ski, KC, ODZ, also G Martinez, my boy BC Game. Oh man, it's all love, bro. All love. My boy Frag, most importantly, for hopping in here. Everybody else, YB up in here, Jared, Prismo, you know what I'm saying? RLK. Appreciate all y'all, man. Dallas, appreciate all y'all out there on Twitter. We're going to be out of here. We'll be back again. Make sure you like, subscribe on YouTube. And then, yeah, man, hit me on the follow, bro. Trot Wham on Twitter. Other than that, peace.